Welcome back to our franchise. We are playing the Los Angeles Angels, and I'm excited. We're finally getting a chance to play the Oakland Athletics at home. As you can see, June was a good month for our team. We won series against San Diego and Arizona and Milwaukee. And then just before this, going into this weekend, we swept a 2-game series in at the Dodgers. We won that first game 5-1. I played that one and was shocked to see us play so well. And then we came back out for that second game and gave them a 1-0 shutout to complete the sweep. We're still not a strong team, but we have a 4-game winning streak going, and I am excited to see where this is going to go. So coming up next, we get a day off, and then we get to play the Oakland Athletics at home. It's going to be Reed Detmers versus Paul Blackburn. Let's take a look and see how it goes.
Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the A's and the Los Angeles Angels. John swings and misses. Pulling the string of the changeup.
No, there's a small sigh of relief right there.
That one ripped. That's back there. Goodbye, home run. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say fool them with just enough of that late action.
And no one can get there. And it gets by him. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And that's ball 2. There's a swing and a drive. And it's gone. Home run. And that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. He flexes his power with that swing. Home run number 15 on the year. And we're level. It's 2-2. He only runner on the go. Pitches low. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite conscious of the pitch inside, really think the outer half is over.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there.
Up the middle, Geloff. To Diaz for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto.
Well, pretty good speed over there at first base. I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to...
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy...
Struck him out looking. That's the third out. Zone. And looking. And now the pitch. Struck him out looking. And the runner's coming home. Drag bunt back towards the mound. In plenty of time at first. That ends the... Out to short. Diaz. Zips it across. That takes care of Rendon. And ball 4 to a ball.
He's making things difficult for himself right now.
Nolan Shanuel. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Out there. And that one out to right. Sizing this one up. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Out 1 and 2. Check swing. Never looked down to first. Yes, he did. Misses. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. In comes the winning run, and the Angels walk it off in the 11th.
So late inning heroics from Nolan Shanuel gave us an extra innings win, and we lost Rengifo for the remainder of the season. He tore his Achilles tendon, and so now we have a real problem. He's our utility guy, but he has been our primary third baseman throughout the season, and to take him out of the lineup, I don't know exactly where to go. Drury, of course, doesn't have an arm. Neither does Willie Calhoun, though he's not even a good defensive player at all. Michael Stefanik he's playing pretty well for us, but he doesn't have a bat. Blakely is injured, so even if we wanted to bring him up, we can't. We have some interesting options, I suppose. Levon Soto he's on the 40-man. He's already come up. We may have to bring him up. Our other shortstops only have second base eligibility. So in terms of these other prospects, inviting them up there, not going to be an option for us. We may have to just roll with Soto. Otherwise, we may think about Taylor Ward at third. He's got enough arm. We have the outfielders to spare, so that would also work for us. Give us a chance to make sure we're playing Joe Adell more. We've got Trout, Mickey Moniak. We don't have a lot to join us in the majors. I think we'll go with Levon Soto. Get him up to the majors to replace Rengifo, which is stunning. This is as developments go, this hurts. Not quite as much as the Ohapi injury did, but this is not good for our team. Rendon he's going down. He's barely serviceable at third. He doesn't have a bat that is reliable either. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna have to fix these lineups. I'm gonna put him in at Levon Soto at third. Against righties, I'll put, let's see. Joe Adell hasn't been playing against lefties, so let's put him in instead. His splits aren't bad. It looks like Soto can actually bat effectively against left-handers too. So debating about whether or not to put him in there or give Rendon those at bats. I don't really care about Rendon, so it's not like I need him to perform. He is not performing as it is. He's batting under 200 still. excuse me, Evan White got called up. We had a little bit of roster confusion, and the CPU brought him up. All right, Sandoval is no longer injured, so we'll put him back in the starting rotation. Looks like they replaced Tyler Anderson and took the opportunity to keep Plesac in the rotation. Tyler Anderson's been pitching well for us out of the rotation, so I think thinking about putting him back in there, even though Plesac has the higher upside for us and the potential to improve. He has been pitching pretty well for us, but so has Anderson. So we'll see. I'm going to think about that one a little longer. I think. Okay. So we have some other games here to play. We've got yeah. Okay. No. Let's do this. I'm just gonna do this. Make me feel better. All right, we have 2 more series to go, so I'm going to jump in. And I have one more game here in the month of June, so I'm going to jump in and I'm going to do a little bit of, I'll just run through it and sim it as I have been to try and get Joe Adele some more stolen bases. So we'll do that and see on the other side. One more at bat. There we go. Game is done. Mickey Moniak's the player of the game, 2 for 3 with a home run and 2 RBI. Won that one against the Detroit Tigers 7-3. Riley Green had a game against us, 3 for 4. Mike Trout had a decent game. He was a home run and a single short of the cycle. He had the hard part of getting a triple. But Logan O'Hoppe, 2 for 4 with a home run. Brandon Drury, 1 for 4 with a home run. Chase Silseth gets the win. 3 earned runs on 5 innings pitched. I feel like we need to get him some more innings. He needs to build up that stamina. I can't seem to get him in with the computer controlling him to get any quality starts. So that's been frustrating. All right, to finish up the season, finish up the month, we had another win against the A's, but we dropped game 3 to break our streak, and then we had a mini losing streak of 3 games, dropping the first 2 games against the visiting Tigers, and turned around and evened the series up at 2 apiece. So we had a good longest winning streak of the season at 6 games so far. Looking at our box score for this one, that's the A's. Let's see, J.P. Sears got the win there. Trevor Gott, they've got him, no pun intended, closing out games. They don't want Mason Miller to do it, apparently. And let's take a look at ours here. Zach went 2 for 4 in this 2-1 loss, and Tyler Anderson went 6 innings. He got a quality start, giving up 1 run on 6 innings. Let's game 2. We lost 7-3. Had a home run from Joe Adele and Levon Soto. So the rookie we just brought up got himself his first home run and a couple of ribbies in that loss. Sandoval got a quality start. Matt Moore took the loss. He didn't get record an out. He gave up 3 runs on 3 hits. Ouch. Let's look here. Game 3 at home against the Tigers. This was a 9-1 victory, and then a 7-3 victory to finish that series out. So that is for us, the month of June, we finished the month 36-47. June was definitely our strongest month of the young season so far. We're 22 games back in the West because the Astros are having a season. They're almost 700 on the year. They have the best record in baseball. They are dynamite in franchise. They're off to a really slow start in real life, so this is kind of the opposite of that. We have a small lead on the Athletics through 3 months, and we're fighting for the bottom of the basement here. The Twins still have a strong lead. The Blue Jays overtook the Orioles and now have a 4-game lead in the American League East. The Yankees have been on a tear as of late, winning 7 of the last 10 games and bringing themselves close to 500 baseball. But the Blue Jays are the class of the division at the moment. The Twins have a huge lead in the Central. Tigers are second with their 10.5 games back, right around 500. As I said, the Astros, then the Rangers are still having a strong season with 49 wins, but the Astros are making that look pathetic. The Mariners, also at 46-40, are still clearly in the playoff picture, given the state of the rest of the American League. You can see here the Rangers, Mariners, and Orioles are all in the driver's seats for the playoffs. The Yankees, Tigers, Rays, even Red Sox are within spitting distance. It's shameful to think that we're in contention, that we could actually be buyers here. The Phillies, a surprising leader in the NL East, a half game over the Atlanta Braves, who have the biggest offense in baseball this year by far. The Miami Marlins aren't too far out of it, nearing 500. The Reds are at the top of the Central, overtaking the Cardinals. The Cubs and Brewers are all really within spitting distance of the top. The Dodgers have been playing strong. Aside from dropping those 2 games against us, they've won 7 of 10 and have taken the NL West lead over the Diamondbacks. Looks like the Giants and Padres have been fading as of late, but they are both still in it. Giants, Padres have those a 41-47 record. They should not be near the wild card, but they are. Well, right now, Braves, Diamondbacks, Cardinals are the ones really close. Cubs, Brewers, Giants, Marlins looking in. Mets and Padres a little further away, and everyone else is out of it. Taking a look at our rosters, let's look at, had to advance to get to our players of the month. It was a tough month for Luis Lato. He's at 5.29 ERA through 17 innings, giving up 11 walks. That's awful. Yadiel Sanchez had a hot bat in June, hitting .351 with 9 RBIs in 57 at-bats. It's pretty good. Deshaun Knowles raked, it says. He had a .412. Wow, that's great. He's one of our top prospects. Kelvin Caceres had a 0 ERA in June. He punched out 5 batters in 5 innings. We love to see that. And then Carson Fulmer had a strong month of June, boasting a .274 ERA over 23 innings with 26 strikeouts. Let's look at our stats. Brandon Drury he's played every day for the first half of the season, and no one else has played anywhere near as many games as he has. He's got our home run lead at 16 with Mike Trout at 15 and Taylor Ward with 12. Logan O'Hoppy's got 9 after missing about over a month. Joe Adell is up to 12 stolen bases. Mike Trout has 11. Neto and Rengifo both have 6. But yeah, I have to take charge of games to get the computer to have Joe Adell steal any bases at all. Logan O'Hoppy, after missing a bunch and getting a slow start, he has been hot. He's batting over 300 as of July 1st with a 367 OBP, a near 900 OPS. Oh no, 928 OPS. Mike Trout's at 892, which is low for him. 833 for the rookie Livan Soto. He's having a good start to his season. Of course, Nolan Schanuel is leading our team in walks. Mike Trout is leading in doubles and in triples with Taylor Ward. Let's take a look at. Let me get to WAR. All right, WAR. Mike Trout at 3.9 is leading the team. Logan O'Hoppy, Zach Neto both over 1, and Schanuel 0.4. Yeah. Oh no, Joe Adell's got a negative WAR, I suspect. But Zach Neto, he had a strong May. He's cooled off a bit in June, but he's still playing well. We'd love to have that be his final batting average. I want to keep his some growth happening for him. He got called up earlier than I would have. Called him up. Would have loved one more season in the minors for him. So he could have had a bigger splash for the team. But as it is, Patrick Sandoval is now leading our rotation, has a 3.24 ERA, which is great. 1.4 WHIP, not so great, but 5 wins. His strikeouts are not there. Reed Detmers, he's brought his ERA down to 4.6. His 5.8 record. He was atrocious at the beginning. He was the one starter we couldn't rely on, but he's getting better. Silseth, Canning, Anderson all have ERA slightly above 4. So our starters are performing well for us. They're not quite getting the strikeouts. They're giving up. They're issuing a few more walks, I suspect, than we'd like. We don't have any sub 1-2 whips, which again, we'd love to see them perform stronger. Zach Plesac is doing really well for us, actually. He has the lowest whip of all our starters. Jose Suarez still struggling as our long reliever. Andrew Wantz, Luis Garcia, Robert Stevenson. But Wantz and Garcia are doing great for us as middle relief. Robert Stevenson is not performing like the closer we'll need him to be. Matt Moore still has an ERA at 9. We need that lower if we have a chance. We want to be able to trade him. But Jimmy Herget is getting our setup innings. Look at that. 1.69 ERA, 0.83 WHIP over 26 2/3 innings. He is definitely our setup man. He is doing great work. And then Carlos Estevez has really locked it down as the closer, bringing his ERA down to 3.47, considering where it was, more than a strikeout an inning. He was over 10, if you recall, at the end of last month. So he has locked it down this month. He didn't blow a save at all. Right? He had 4 blown saves through May, and now through June, he didn't blow a save, which is fantastic. Again, given how bad he was to start, he's now definitely pitching really well for us, which is great for our team and great for his trade value, which is what we're looking to do with him. He's at the end of his contract. He's see potential. He shouldn't be getting much better than he is. this is the time to trade him. We don't have a lot of depth at close. We certainly don't have any depth at closer, but we've got good depth in the bullpen in general, and so we'll probably be trading him at the deadline if he keeps this going. All right, let's move on to our power rankings. Look at this. The Dodgers went up 10 spots from last month. The Braves are up 1. They are getting better. Some of our leaders have dropped a little bit. See the Cardinals down 2, the Orioles down 3. The Mariners are getting stronger, going up 7. Yankees up 1. This Padres are up 1. The Rays down 2. The Red Sox are even. The Athletics are up 3 spots in the rankings to 20th. They passed over the Mets, who dropped 4 spots. The Guardians are up 3. The Pirates are down 2 to 23rd in the rankings. Our power rankings. The Royals down 2 to 24. The Marlins up 1 to 25. We still haven't seen us. Oh, there we are, 26th. We're up 2 spots. We skipped over the Nationals and the Giants. Rockies and White Sox have stayed pat here at the bottom. Now let's look at our league leaders right now. Batting average is going to Davis Schneider. In National League, it's Orlando Arcia. Hits, Aaron Judge is leading here. Harold Ramirez doubles, Julio Rodriguez, Shohei Ohtani. Triples, Rodriguez again against Fernando Tatis. Home runs, Jordan Alvarez is leading the American League with 27. Tatis is leading the NL with 22. RBIs, Tatis. And Seager with 65 is leading the AL. Runs scored. Stolen bases, Estuary Ruiz with 21. Trey Turner with 23. Walks, on base percentage, Jordan Alvarez, Bryce Harper, of course, slugging, Jordan Alvarez, Fernando Tatis, of course, given those totals before. Ops, Jordan Alvarez is leading with 122. Look at all those thousands. Corey Seager, Davis Schneider, Edward Julian. Oh my gosh, Bryce Harper, Ronald Acuna, Tatis. Leading the NL with wins is 11. Justin Verlander has 14 wins. Halfway through. Joe Ryan has 10 wins. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Jose Leclerc, 26 saves. Camilo Doval has 25. ERA, Tarek Skubal with 218. Pablo Lopez, 243. These are some good pitchers. Christian Javier, oh my gosh. Zach Wheeler, Brandon Williamson. All right, home runs allowed. Shutouts. Don't care about that. Strikeouts, Luis Castillo over Kevin Gausman and Tristan McKenzie. Blake Snell is leading the NL over Spencer Strider by 10. That's crazy pants. Complete games. We've got a couple of players with complete games. Walks, whip. Pablo Lopez leading the league in whip. And so is Brandon Webb. Pitching war, Tarek Skubal is leading with 2.5. Then George Kirby, Kevin Gausman. In the NL, Zach Wheeler, Nick Lodolo, Max Fried. Batting war, Jordan Alvarez, Corey Seager, Aaron Judge, Julio Rodriguez, and then Mike Trout at the top in the American League. In the NL, it's Ketel Marte. And so those are our league leaders. Let's look at players of the month. Logan Gilbert is the pitcher of the month for the Mariners. Aaron Judge is the player of the month for the Yankees with 8 home runs and a .337 average. Rookie of the month was Evan Carter. Rangers are stacked, dude. Oh my gosh. I think I forgot to do this in May. Christian Javier was the pitcher of the month back then with a 1.55 ERA, which is crazy. Eric Swanson won back in April. In the NL, Tyler Glasnow was pitcher of the month. Ryan McMahon was player of the month. Max Fried, pitcher of the month in May. Ketel Marte, player of the month. Back there was Spencer Strider. All right. So we are entering July, and you know what that means. That means All-Star Game, that means draft, that means trade deadline. We have so much stuff coming up real soon. Here is a preview of what we're going to be doing, of who's leading in the voting. But we have so much to do in the next couple of episodes, so stick around, and we'll see you then.